Good morning. Today we will discuss about Krebs cycle part 2 energetics. Myself Dr. Ashok Siroya, Department of Zoology, SPC Government College Ajmer. In Krebs cycle we discussed earlier about the various steps of this cycle, some amount of ATP and NADH, FADH produced during the cycle. If we consider the two conditions where oxygen present, aerobic, and oxygen absent, anaerobic. First, we will discuss about anaerobic conditions. In anaerobic conditions, the only metabolic pathway used to produce ATP in glycolysis only. Even though two NADH molecules are reduced to NADH plus does not go on to participate in ATP producing reactions because oxidative phosphorylation takes place only under aerobic conditions. These reactions like oxidative decarboxylation of pyruvate, Krebs cycle or citric acid cycle, and the oxidative phosphorylation of these NADH and FADH do not take place in anaerobic conditions. Thus, the energetic yield from one glucose molecule metabolized anaerobically is glycolysis, 2 ATP net from glycolysis process, and 2 NADH do not transfer electrons, so the net production of ATP is only 2 ATP. Converting pyruvate to acetyl coenzyme A, citric acid cycle are not applicable here in the anaerobic conditions. So, the net production of ATP is only 2 ATP molecules total. Now, we will consider the aerobic conditions. In aerobic conditions, under aerobic conditions, ATP is generated during three major metabolic pathways: glycolysis, citric acid cycle, and oxidative phosphorylation of produced NADH and FADH or ubiquinone oxidized. One NADH is producing here 2 ATPs, and one ubiquinone or FADH produced 2 ATPs. Thus, under aerobic conditions, ATP is generated using three major metabolic pathways: glycolysis, oxidative decarboxylation of pyruvate, citric acid cycle, and the oxidative phosphorylation of these produced NADH2 and FADH2. The energetic yield from one glucose molecule metabolized under aerobic condition is glycolysis, 2 ATP net, 2 NADPH2 equal to 6 ATP, converting pyruvate to acetyl coenzyme A to NADH2 equal to 6 ATP, citric acid cycle to GTP equal to 2 ATP, 6 NADH approximately 6 into 3, 18 ATPs, and 2 ubiquinone or FADH2 approximately 4 ATP. In total 38 ATP produced during the aerobic conditions of respiration by a glucose molecule. Thus, at this stage, an accounting can be done for total number of ATP molecules produced during complete oxidation of a glucose molecule into carbon dioxide and water in cellular respiration. During glycolysis, oxidative decarboxylation, TCA cycle, and electron transport chain. We can estimate the efficiency of this respiratory process in capturing the energy released from glucose. 1 molecule of glucose, 180 gram, will release about 6,90,000 calories when it is oxidized completely to CO2 and H2O. Knowing that it requires roughly 10,000 calories, 10 kilocalories to form the high energy phosphate bond in 1 molecule of ATP. We can calculate that 38 moles of ATP will trap 33,80,000 calories, or approximately 45% of the total released energy from the glucose. The other 55% of the energy is released immediately as heat. So the aerobic respiration have more energy than anaerobic respiration. Energetics of Krebs cycle, here we conclude, and in next lecture we will talk about the regulation of Krebs cycle. Thank you.